Unit 6, Lesson 3, Activity 2 continued. Now we're looking at real-world problems. These will be word problems using fractions. These are also word problems involving addition and subtraction of fractions. So let's read number 30. Wayne had 7/8 cup of trail mix. He ate 3/8 cup as he was hiking. How many cups does he have now? In problems 30 and 31, you need to draw a model, then solve. And you can draw a model however you would like. In this case, I'm going to draw a fraction bar. I'm going to take a fraction bar and divide it into 8 parts. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that will make 8. So it says he had 7/8 cup of trail mix. Taking my pencil, I'm going to shade in 7 of the 8 bars. To show that's what he started with. He ate 3 cups. Well, if I eat it, it no longer exists, so I know that I'm going to take it away. So if I take away 3 of those 8s, 1, 2, 3, and count how many 8s I have left, I will have my answer. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many of my 8s do I have left? Well, I had 4 boxes still shaded in, so 4 is my numerator, and my denominator stays the same. So 4 out of 8 are left. And remember, my label is cups. Again, I could also write the equation 7/8 minus 3/8, and that will also get me 4/8. But remember, 30 and 31 have to have that model. Look at question 31. Reese had 2/4 cup of orange juice. She added pineapple juice to make a total of 3/4 cup of juice. How much pineapple juice did she add? Well, in this case, I'm going to start with 2/4. So I'm going to divide my box into fourths. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Starts with 2 4 cups of orange juice. So this is orange juice. And she added pineapple juice to make a total of 3. So if I want to make a total of 3, I'm going to shade in 1 more. And this is now pineapple juice, so I'm going to say PJ. So it's asking me how many total did I add? Well, if this is what I started with, I added 1 more. And out of how many do I have? I have 4 pieces. So I added 1/4 cup of pineapple juice. Okay. For questions 32 through 35, the directions say write an equation, then solve. Remember, we talked about solution and situation equations. Situation equations mean that I'm going to have a missing component. So when I write my equation, I might have and use a variable. So let's look at 32. Nasira walks 4/5 mile to school each day. This is 2/5 mile farther than Kate walks. How far does Kat walk to school? Well, let's think about this. I have 2/5 and I have 4/5. Well, Nasira walks 4/5 miles to school each day, and that's 2/5 mile farther than Kat walks. How far does Kat walk to school? So I know that if it's walking further, then that turns this into a subtraction problem. But I don't know what Kat walked. So I know I'm going to start with 4/5. I don't know what Kat walked, but I know that it's Nasira walked 2/5 more. So what's my operation here? It should be subtraction. And remember, a situation equation, I can turn it into a solution equation. And in this case, I'm going to need to subtract 4/5 minus 2/5 equals K. Therefore, my K becomes, remember, I'm only going to subtract my numerators and leave my denominator the same. So I have 2/5 mile. (33) A puppy is now 5 weeks old. It has gained 8/16 pound since it was born. The puppy weighs 11/16 pound now. How much did the puppy weigh when it was born? Well, we know that we don't know its weight when it was born, so that's our variable. We'll use W for weight. We know that it gained 8/16 pound since it was born, and that its total that it weighs now is 11/16. So my situation equation is going to turn into a solution equation by turning around 11/16 minus 8/16. Remember, my denominator stays the same, so all I subtract is my 11 minus 8, which is 3. The puppy weighed 3/16 pounds when born. Go ahead and complete 34 and 35 on your own. This completes Lesson 3 of Unit 6.